Because I grew up in South Africa, I am aware of the importance of respecting cultural differences. What might pass for an acceptable business practice in one country might be perceived as inappropriate, even offensive in another. I remind myself of this by remembering the following. Shaking your head horizontally means no in many countries, but yes in India. Giving someone a thumbs up means everything is okay in Latin America and Europe, but it is offensive in the Middle East. With that said, it is also true that there are some universal qualities that transcend particular cultures and conditions. The great French novelist Marcel Proust reminds us, the real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but having new eyes. In the coming years, leaders that will blossom will reward adaptations that maximize organizational strengths. They will become proficient in the cycle of adaptation. According to this source, the cycle of adaptation involves 4 critical steps. The first step is gathering feedback from the external environment and actively seeking opportunities to improve. The second is trying to develop new ideas or improve existing programs, study what works and what doesn't, and then figure out ways to fix the problems. And the final step is to modify programs based on feedback. Repeating these 4 steps will lead to a cycle of perpetual adaptation and innovation. Successful leaders shed old patterns of working that inhibit their organization's ability to be agile and forward-leaning. And they and their staff will strive to harness new ideas and evolving technologies in the service of their mission and remain flexible in the light of changing conditions. And they will recognize that taking risks and making mistakes are part of a cycle of adaptation that can lead to new opportunities. And the emphasis on showing measurable results will gather momentum over time. We must be able to tell our own stories, back them up with concrete results. Well, my organization, along with some of the best NGOs in America, developed such a tool that we've called Charting Impact. So the first question is that you would ask yourself, what is your organization trying to accomplish? Second question is, what are your strategies for making this happen? Third question are, what are our organization's distinctive capabilities for doing this work? And here the most difficult question of all, number 4, is how will your organization know if you are making progress? And don't forget the 5th question, which is what have you and have you not accomplished so far? There are no right or wrong answers to these questions. We've seen organizations work through them in different ways. Leaders who thrive in the coming years will know that good intentions, while virtuous, are not good enough. They will see the immense value of making their results meaningful and transparent to board members, to staff, to volunteers, constituents and stakeholders alike. Information abounds about the effectiveness of NGOs, and theirs will be the organizations recognized for achieving top results, an act that will strengthen charitable communities everywhere. I'd like to end by sharing a term I learned growing up in South Africa, Ubuntu. It means, the essence of being human. And when you have this quality, Ubuntu, you know you're known for your generosity. We think of ourselves far too frequently just as individuals, separated from one another, whereas you are connected, and what you do affects the whole world. When you do well, it spreads out. It is for the entire humanity. Having big dreams, I think, is what life is all about. But having big dreams isn't enough. We then have to test those dreams. We have to share them with others. We have to see if anybody else thinks that they are worthy ideas. Just because we have a great idea doesn't mean it's a great idea. It could be that it's a terrible idea. And so what I want to say to you is, certainly dream big, test and share your ideas with other people, hear their feedback. If the feedback is worth it to change, then change. If it's not, keep pushing your idea. So always think about, even if people object to your idea, it still may be a good idea.